Today we're looking at 7 of the best trail running shoes on the market. We're going to look at shoes from Brooks, Hoka, Saucony, Asics, Merrell. Lots of contenders here, all for different services. Here's our pick. So first up, for those ultra runs at a fast pace, adventure races, we've got the Hoka Tecton X3. This is a feature-packed shoes. It's got all the technology you could ever wish for. Twin layers of a PEBA-based midsole with parallel plates running through the center of this midsole. So you've got a lot of soft, light, responsive foam. Carbon plates winged under the arch and on the lateral side of the shoe to create stability. Plenty of grip from the Vibram outsole, nice 3mm lugs approximately, and the twin plates follow this parallel line up here, so they allow the responsive toe off and stability. You've got a nice stable footing. They allow you to contour and adapt to any kind of terrain. There's the wings on the lateral side for the stability. Matrix upper, very strong and durable, and a beautifully fitting booty style design to them. You can see the way the plate is sandwiched in the midsole and it creates a nice rocker design as we would expect from Hoka. For faster paced trail runs on drier gravel paths, fire tracks, light trail, non-technical, the Asics Metaspeed Fuji Trail. This is almost a trail version of the road-going Metaspeeds. Twin layers of FF Turbo foam. You've got light, responsive, great rocker, carbon plate, tuned for the trail, so it's very stable across. Laterally, keeps the foot nicely balanced. It's not for technical terrain, it's got quite a slim, narrow footprint on the ground, so it's not the most stable, but remember, this is a fast shoe. You're going to be mid-foot to forefoot striking. Outsole wise, again, around 2 to 3mm lugs, but perfect on light gravel, fire tracks, and also where there's a combination of surfaces that you're going to encounter. So the Metaspeed Fuji Trail, great for fast-paced, drier trail races. And if the Asics is perfect for dry trails, then the Merrell Agility Peak Gore-Tex version is perfect in the wet. Gore-Tex upper. I'm a big fan of Gore-Tex. I just like to keep my feet dry. This really can go anywhere. It has got a big stack of cushioning, but it's very flexible through the forefoot, allows a nice toe off. Gore-Tex waterproof and breathable. It's only waterproof up to the top of the shoe around the ankle collar, of course. And breathability, I've never really had a problem. Water does get out eventually. Very stable, broader footprint, but the main feature of this shoe is that Vibram outsole. And we've got like 5mm lugs here. They provide exceptional traction wherever you're going to go. So if the ground's wet, grass, muddy, excellent traction, excellent grip, nicely spaced, and they do shed the mud very easily and you're not carrying any excess weight with you. And for a shoe that's perfect road to trail, why not try the Saucony Ride Trail, the TR2. It's the second version of this shoe. It is an update of the road-going Saucony Ride. So you've got the same Power Run Plus foam in there, light, responsive, very springy kind of foam. It's on the Ride, it's on the Triumph, it's on a lot of Saucony shoes, so it's that familiar feel to it. It's a trail version. It's essentially the same shoe with a trail outsole on the bottom, and you've got a good coverage of lugs. Reasonably deep, but a good spread, so they distribute the weight evenly on the road and provide excellent grip on the trail. So a really nice door-to-trail option. The best trail shoe for fans of zero drop shoes, it's got to be the Altra Olympus 6. Now this is the brand's most premium cushioned trail shoe. It's got a 33mm stack in the heel and 33mm in the forefoot, so it's a zero drop. Lots of cushioning. It's a compression molded EVA based foam. It's got a deep rocker into the toe, so it does allow some toe off. Familiar fit, broad foot-shaped toe box to the Altra, so very broad, allows the foot to spread and that provides natural stability. Great padding around the ankle collar and Achilles and lots of cushioning with the Vibram outsole. Vibram, lots of deep lugs on this one, and again it's the pattern that really contributes to it. It's a very stable shoe, it's got a broad footprint, and the pattern of those lugs in the outsole follow the metatarsals of the foot, so it provides a very natural, kind of flexible toe off, and really quite an aggressive grip that bites into the ground. It really does give you some confidence. So if you are fans of a zero drop shoe, best option, Altra Olympus 6. great, go anywhere, very stable, zero drop, plenty of cushioning and excellent traction. And if you want something just between a zero drop and a higher stack, then the Hoka Speedgoat, a real favourite, very well established now. This is the 6th iteration of that shoe, and we've got a 5mm stack here. Still got getting on towards 39mm in the heel, 5mm drop. Lots of cushioning. It is a compressor moulded EVA, but it is lighter and more responsive than previous versions of the shoe. A dynamic vamp allows a bit of stretch in the toe box, and of course, like a lot of the shoes, featured a Vibram outsole. Great lugs here, lots of flexibility, lots of flex grooves in the shoe, allow it to adapt to the trail. So a real go-anywhere model, 5mm drop, perfect for people that want something just in between the high and low drop. And then the Brooks Cascadia. Well, we've got the DNA foam in here. It's the Nitro foam. So originally it was featured on the Glycerin. Now it's on the Ghost 16 and the Ghost Max 2. Light, responsive and very durable. It's a real game changer for trail shoes. So for long ultra distance trail shoes, long training runs, not necessarily faster paced, it's a great option. It really soaks up the ground. Broader fitting in the forefoot. It's a bit roomier, still a D width, but it does allow a little bit more room than a lot of other Brooks shoe. Lace kind of storage on the to keep the laces from flapping about. Broader base, quite good stability on this shoe, and you've got the guide rails, as Brooks call them, a little bit. They're not called out, but they do add lateral stability to this shoe. Plenty of traction, great grip again. This isn't a Vibram, but it is a very good level of traction. About 4mm deep studs, and they do shed the mud very well. So a great option for kind of steady pace training runs on the trail.